Hello soulmates, and welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to make this stylish asymmetric top with a double fully flared skirt. So if you're new here, you're really welcome. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and also share for more videos. And to my 10 subscribers, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate your efforts. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So here is my pattern, and the first thing I did here was to fold my pattern into two, as you can see. Okay, so I have my vertical measurement already. Here is my bust line, my under bust line, my waistline, and then the full length. Okay, make sure you fold your pattern into two. So my shoulder to bust is 11, my under bust line is 14, my waistline is 17.5, and then the full length I'm making use of 29. I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. From that point, I came down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope, and from the 1 inch, I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. So next, I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole point. So next, I'll go ahead and measure from my shoulder down to my armhole point. I have 9. I'll mark it out here also. Then after that, I'll connect a straight line. And this line will serve as my chest line. Okay, here's my chest line. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my basic neck width of 3 inches. Then I'll connect it to my shoulder slope this way. Next, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 2. Get the midpoint. Here is the midpoint. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way to the upper part. Next, I'll go ahead and divide my bust circumference by 4. I have 10. I'll mark it out. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it this way. And this is what I have. So the next thing is to input my body measurement. There's no need for that for this particular tutorial, okay? So bust divide by 4, I'll mark it down. Under bust divide by 4, I'll mark it down. Waist divide by 4, I'll mark it down. So here I'm making use of my hip circumference divide by 4, I'll mark it down. After that, I'll go ahead and connect them together this way. Connect it down to the full length. And this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my front neck depth. I'm making use of 2.5 inches. The neck depth is really very high, so I'm making use of 2.5 inches. Make sure you're using a stretchy fabric for this particular tutorial, okay? So for my neck width, I'm making use of 4 inches. I'll chalk it down on my shoulder slope. And after that, I'll go ahead and connect it this way. Make sure you're making use of a stretchy fabric for this particular style, okay? So this is it for the front part. The next thing is to cut it out. So let's do that, guys. For this particular style, there's no need for that, okay? There's no need for that. And this is what I have after I was done cutting it out. The next thing is to open it up this way. I'll go ahead and open it up this way. After that, I'll extend my waistline to this side. Just the way you see me doing it, I'll go ahead and extend my waistline this way. So next, from this side of my waistline, I'll come down by 2.5 inches. You can make use of 3 inches if you want to. And from this side, I'll come in by 4 inches, okay? I'll come in by 4 inches and I'll use my curve ruler to connect it to this point. Slightly curve it a bit, okay? Just a little curve. And after that, I'll connect it to my waistline this way. And this is what we have. So the next thing is to cut it out. So let's do that, guys. Cut out this part. And this is what we have, okay? If you feel this part is not really that open, you can come in by 5 inches instead of 4 inches. That is down part if you want it to be very open, okay? Depending on what you want on this side. So now, if you're using a stretchy fabric, there's no need for zipper for this particular dress, okay? But if your fabric is not stretchy, go ahead and fix your zipper by the side of your dress, okay? By this side. Fix your zipper by this side. And that is it, guys, okay? Add your zipper allowance by the side and stop on the waistline. Okay, your zipper allowance will stop here. And then fix your zipper, okay? So for the back, we'll be using this particular pattern to cut out our back fabric, okay? Use the same pattern to cut out the back fabric. Just go ahead and fold the pattern into two this way. The neck depth for the front is 2.5 inches. That of the back will be 1.5 inches, okay? Just come down by 1.5 inches and connect your neckline. And that is it for the back part. So let's keep it aside and work on the flare part of this dress. So for the flare part, what we have there is double fully flare, okay? Double fully flare. So we're cutting our flare into two, okay? We'll go ahead and cut our flare into two. So to do that, go ahead and divide your waist circumference by 2. Whatever you have, you times it by 7 and then you divide by 44, okay? Waist circumference divide by 2 times 7 and then divide by 44. I have 2.386, okay? I want my flare to be very, very full. So I'll go ahead and divide it by 2 before I times by 7 and then divide by 44. But if you don't want your flare to be very full, just go ahead and times your waist circumference by 7 and then divide by 44, okay? So now I'll go ahead and get my fabric this way. Here's my fabric. This pattern represents my fabric. Fold it into two this way, okay? I'll go ahead and fold it into two. After that, I'll fold it again, just the way you see me doing. So this is into 4, okay? Fold your fabric into 4, just the way you see me doing. Then after that, I'll go ahead and mark out my 2.386, okay? This 2.386, I'll go ahead and mark it out. Just watch what I'll be doing. Place your tape this way. Then go ahead and mark out your 2.387, just the way you see me doing. So here is your waistline. Then after that, from the waistline, you go ahead and measure out the length of your flare. If your flare length is 20 or 25, go ahead and measure it out, okay? But here I'm making use of 8 inches. I'm making use of 8 inches because my pattern is not really that wide. Then after that, I'll go ahead and connect it this way. So here is my waistline and then the full length. The next thing is to cut it out. Go ahead and open it up this way. Then open up one side of your flare. Okay, and this is what we have. So this is the front part of your flare. Okay, just the front part of your waistline. So go ahead and use this pattern to cut out the back part of my flare. Okay, first thing, I'll fold it back. Go ahead and fold it. Then get my pattern, fold it into two and then fold it again this way. Then place my pattern on it this way. Okay, then go ahead and cut it out. And this is what we have. Okay, so here is the back part of this flare. So for the back part, I'll go ahead and open up the two sides. I'll open up two sides. Then open up this side also. And this is what we have, okay? Remember, this pattern represents my fabric. This pattern represents my fabric. So go ahead and place it this way, right side facing right side. And then you sew it down. Repeat the same thing on this other side. And then sew it down. After that, you go ahead and fix your zipper at this side. Fix your zipper here. As you can see, the flare is really very, very full. Okay, if you use fabric to cut out this flare, it will be very, very full. And also make sure you fix your waistband. After you're done, make sure you fix your waistband to your flare, and that is it. So see you guys in my next class. Bye.